Howdy folks, welcome back to SnowRunner. I finally managed, it took half hour, closer to 45 minutes, to pull that radar trailer from here, through the snow, through the forest, winching off of trees. It took me 20 minutes to get through these trees, winching from one to the other, to get the truck in the right position, to get it off of the one that I was stuck on. Pull it this way, pull it that way. And then slog through here, winch through a couple of these trees, slog through here, winch through a couple of those trees, and finally get on the ice. Actually, I came through right here. This didn't work too bad. I got through there. There was a point back here where I couldn't even keep the thing upright without having a winch line out to a tree. And I had to sneak through this little spot here, and it was crazy. But the Scout Superstar with its repair and refuel is where I want it. Now I got to get the Maz over there. And I thought I'd bring you guys in for this journey. Show you how much easier this thing moves around than that Scout does. You know, flat out speed on a decent road, the Scout would beat this thing hands down. But for crawling through shit like this, the Maz is way better than the Scout. Except that it keeps jumping back and forth every time it hits a rock or a rut. It jumps to one side or the other, but it's just like that one over here. The Scout would have been sitting. The Scout would have never got through that giant puddle without winching. The Scout wouldn't push down those branches, those trees. Now, the reason I brought this over is to tow the truck to where it needs to go. Close enough. Now we need to stop engine on this and change truck. I have not repaired this. I wanted to do that on the recording. See, 4 minutes, almost 5, since I started recording, and I talked for 3 minutes and drove for 2. To get the Maz over here. V. Repair. Target is... The Scout is, by the way, only on 10 liters of fuel. I didn't want to put any in my own gas tank until I used it for this. Roof rack to the Zyke, whatever. There we go. Fully repaired. And it has 110 of 190 liters of fuel. So I should have plenty. The prototype exploration unit can carry fuel? Shit. I drove through the fuel station. I didn't realize I could put fuel in that thing. Stage completed. Alright. Now while I'm in the refueling part, I'm going to refuel myself. Okay. I know there's more vehicles to recover, but I'm going to have to restock on fuel and repair points before I can do that. So right now, this thing is not running, so I'm just going to change truck again. You know what? I always reserve the right to change my mind. It won't work because it's out of fuel? Okay, I didn't know that. All these things. All these things. I'm gonna have to refuel the prototype exploration unit. I still have 101 liters left. About half a tank on the Scout Star. So maybe now... What? I think I did this. Yeah. I ran it here before I turned the camera on. Dummy me. I forgot that I ran it here before turning on the camera. Okay, as long as we're in this map, let's figure out where Amateur Mechanic is. Oh my lord, way the fuck over there. That's clear over where the M134 is. Okay. Well, gotta get it across the ice and back on this trail. I'd like to not go through that giant sippy hole with it, but I don't know if there's a way around it. I'm going to have to get... probably won't want to go that way. Probably want to come down here. This looks like some of this could be open water. I'm going to have to use the prototype exploration unit to know how to get over here through all this. So I'll get the truck down to about this point. I'm going to race these. So when I run out of waypoints, then I'll know I need to stop there and I need to bring the scout down and use, like, drive the scout down to here or over to there and open up this, open up this, open up both places with the scout, and then finish delivering the truck with the Maz. That said, I might as well leave the Maz and the truck I'm recovering right where it is and do the scout thing. Because there could be a road right through here where you might have to go down here. I have to open that up first. Is there a better way of getting to the supply camp without going through that mud hole? I don't want to try and go through that mud hole with the scout. I think I'd rather try and skirt through here. Sorry about changing my mind 6 different times, but I'm trying to figure this out on the fly and my brain doesn't work the best in the first place. That's why a lot of times I'll just shut the video off and I'll get to where I want to go and then bring you guys back in. So assuming I can get this far, then I'd like to go something like this. You know, maybe I should follow that road up and get this corner. Yeah. Health coming through all those trees and shit. I need to get this top edge open. And this looks like a dandy place to do it. Right there is where I'll run the radar. See, it took me 10 minutes, but I finally figured out what I'm gonna do. These Tega tires are worthless on ice. But they got me through the snow. This right here is the one place where tire chains would be an advantage. But as long as there's something to reach to. There's the entrance to the road. The trail. I keep forgetting to not call it a road. I suppose it's just a generic term. but it's really just a track off road. Model. See, this is where tire chains would kill you. You know. Slogging through mud. On the snow, they're kind of negative, really distant. On ice, they're great. On the tire chains. Here's the helicopter. I found this with the M124. I think there was a job for checking out a helicopter or something. See if it still works. I don't remember. But I don't see any square circle by that. Oops, did I do that right? Okay. Activate radar. See, I didn't realize it burned fuel to do the radar. I figured it just run off the battery or something. Or the power from the truck. So I'll have to be more selective about when I open that thing up and run it. When they show you a point on the map like that, I wish they would tell you how far away that is. I'm sure that's the Zyke 5368 that I need to haul, but that's beside the point. I just wish they'd give me more information. This looks like a cool place. Well, let's see what we opened up. Secure container. Alright, this is where you pick up. This is where you have to use a crane to load the radioactive container. And here's where you have to use a crane to load the oil barrels. So that's two locations that are exposed now. Now we need to see if we can come down here by oil barrels and get this open. I'd like to just go right up this hillside and come around like this, but come up here and run it and it would get this area. But like I say, it uses fuel every time you do that, so make a little compromise. Come down through here. Come up here by oil barrels and run it there, and it should get a circle. It should get a circle big enough to uncover that area. So right now I don't even see that container. If I started the tracking on it, it would show me where it is. I'd like to, I'd like to just see. It goes to the port. It picks up from where I am. There it is. Looks like it's just a single unit. Okay. We don't need the tracking on anymore. Really don't need the tracking for anything right now. Right this second. Look at all the shit we're finding. Even though we're just driving around uncovering the map, I feel like we're being more productive than we have in past episodes. Try to gently guide it to the other side of the ice field without getting stuck on any rocks. See how slowly this thing moves through its least little bit of snow? Where the Maz just crawls along. A little bit of snow like that wouldn't even faze it. Oh boy. That witch point doesn't do shit for me. Except that it kind of got me over here a little more. I can't even tell where that one's connected. I think it's to the left. On the tree just to my right. Here's the Acteon. We found the Acteon. Now if I had... Oh, and there's the oil barrels. Now if I had enough fuel and repair points, I could fix this. Did it give me a... Did it give me a job for it? I don't see that it gave me a job for it. Said new truck discovered. New trailer discovered. And there's the oil barrels. And there's a crate over there too. Man, you can't back this thing up. So, I mean, it just won't back up. Come on. There we go. Give me a little. Now I know you're supposed to be able to keep the Acteon. But I thought there'd be a job for the Acteon. It says 128 repair points required. But I wonder if you can just switch to it. Sure. How about that shit? I could drive it back to the garage then. With the service trailer. Or I could maybe use the service trailer to restock my points. Repair. The source is only a spare wheel? It's attached to a service trailer. Or maybe it's not actually hooked to it. No, it's not. That's why. We gotta start it up. Out of fuel. Okay. So that tells us what we have to fix first. Oh, that's a lot of fuel. Why is it not giving me the roof rack? Is all my fuel gone? Okay, it's 100% fixed. Now before I put any fuel in anything, I'm going to run the radar. I have to get it in the right spot for a picture. An upgrade location discovered. Knee deep, foreigner. Battle on the ice. New objective. Foreigner, knee deep. Oh, there's the upgrade out there. Battle on the ice. Oh, that's a time contest. And look, 2 more vehicles. Knee Deep and Foreigner. 2 more vehicle recoveries. 2 more. And we're so low on fuel. I can't fuel up the Acteon without running the Scout Star out. So maybe I'll switch to the Acteon. I don't know. I could just recover it to the garage and then upgrade it. Put better tires and shit on it. But I wanted to use the trailer here to replenish the repair points on my truck. And I can't do that without something being hooked up to it. So I think what I'll do is refuel the Acteon. See, now it's giving me pickup chassis add-on. I must have not been close enough before. $101 of 110. Roof rack's empty. If I end up returning it to the garage, I'll take that fuel back. But for now, I should be able to fire up the Acteon and hook it to the service trailer. There we go. She's alive! Supposed to recover it because it got stuck. It doesn't seem too stuck to me. I know it's just a game thing, but I need to get on the. I need to get close enough to that tongue. Maybe that'll do it. I don't think I'm gonna switch the Acteon for the Ultimate Scout Star. It doesn't have anything for wheels. Shit like that. I'd like to haul that service trailer out of here, but that's kind of beside the point right now. Oh, stop spinning. There we go. Now hit repair. Gives me more options than just the spare wheel. Now I've got service trailer, Ultimate Scout Star, all, and then that's fine. Now did that do all my roof rack and shit? I don't think it did. I think that only repaired my vehicle. But it says 4240 out of 4240 with 4 wheels. So maybe it did do the whole thing. Okay. Now I'm going to take my fuel back and recover that thing to the garage. Look at the tongue on that trailer, how it has to reach up. Refuel. Do that. Do this. Now the Tuz is out of gas again. Now which truck am I in? Yeah, I'm in the Tuz. Otherwise it wouldn't be telling me to switch to the Ultimate Scout Star. So when I hit recover, wait, detach trailer, there we go, and then recover. There she is. Fully repaired, fully restored, fully refueled. Off camera, I'll see what kind of customization I can go through. Or, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do it right now. That increases durability without affecting power. Little less. No, doesn't even change fuel consumption. Only increases durability. Oh boy. What are these options? That'd be fine for chain tires. That'd be fine for chain tires. Maybe I'll put those on 47-inch chain tires. Autonomous winch or advanced? Is this thing going to be getting upside down a lot? I'd like to use the advanced, but it won't work on battery alone. The engine has to be running. I can change it later if I ever use it for anything. It'll do a loading crane and a small sideboard bed. And a roof rack. But then that deletes the crane. Oh, I just didn't install the crane. That's what it was. Well, you get the idea. Except for a few other options, there she is. Maybe it'd work okay for those jobs that require a crane and you're only moving one piece of cargo. But then again, I've got other trucks like the Ural and the Tegas. Okay, what I wanted to do was uncover how to get over here. Have I done that yet? Like brothers, I'm trying to complete that job. Yes, I can see how to get there now. And I'm 42 minutes in. Can I get over there in 20 minutes? I don't know if that's ice or open water. The ice generally looks black. I think that's probably open water. Maybe we can skirt the edge and go across here. But the first thing we have to do is just get moving. Unfortunately, we do need to try to go either through or around the big puddle. So we can go like this, and then down here, and then down here, and something like that. Dang it. I didn't put myself in the Maz. Now the Maz is fueled up and the vehicle behind me is all repaired. That road would get me to the same place, but take me the long way around. right back to the same spot. Like it's magnetically, look at 3 times in a row. There we go. 3 times it has to hit that fucking tree. And that's not just shitty steering on my part. That's the game doing that. Could I make it through the trees there instead of the mud hole? Or the trees on this side? I think fuck it. Straight through the middle. This way's open. No trees. And look at it crawl up out of that mud hole. Pulling a truck through it. This is why I'm using the Maz. There's other trucks that would do that. You know. Tega would probably do the same thing. But, well, not as easily. But this has got so much fuel capacity. Yeah, I've been running this all over, hours at a time. And I'm just now starting to kind of run low on fuel. The barrels are almost empty. Dang. Should have stayed a little closer to the edge, I think, but this thing will pull through it. Well, this is where I'm supposed to cross. That's a deep hole. But 71-inch tires, you know. 71-inch wheels. What's deep to 71-inch wheels? I suppose, as long as I'm sitting here, there is this foreign tourist. He really wants to see some live history. Ended up almost going under the ice. Will you help me pull him out? I will make it worth your time. Well, this is where we get the Ford F-750. Just going to accept and close. All right. Points and money. There were 2 contests up here. Foreigner was back down the road. We missed Foreigner, I guess. We got knee deep. Apparently we missed Foreigner. We could run back down and see what Foreigner is about. It's just right at the bottom of the hill. And then there's locations we need to grab over here. This should be knee deep. No, this is Foreigner. I thought it was knee deep that we... Foreigner is the Ford F-750. Well, where the fuck is knee deep then? It's just opposite where we delivered the... It's just opposite where we delivered the truck. It's back up on top of the hill. Only got a couple minutes of this video left. See if I can just activate those. That's where knee deep is. Up here. I'm on a stump. That's why I can't get up there. Now this you have to repair. I rode to the ranger's cabin the other day, but I overestimated myself. I did make it, but damaged my suspension and got stuck. I hardly made it out on foot, but I have no idea what to do with my car. You are my only hope. I want to see what it is. Oh, it's a Con Loaf LO4F. It's actually, well, no. Where is it? Well, it's way the hell over there. And you have to deliver it back over here where we are. Yeah. Alright. Well, I'm going to call it for this one. Everything's getting low on fuel. I need to get the scout vehicle over here, somewhere over here, and maybe instead of taking it over here through all that ice, maybe take it across this way to where the upgrade is, and then get out here a little further into the black stuff and run it and open up that part of the map. And maybe that'll expose another road out here to where Foreigner is. And from there I could try working my way down here to the south. After I open up this part of the map, try to open up this part of the map. But I think that'll be a little offline stuff or off-camera stuff. Wasting gigabytes for that. So that's it for now. I've only got that corner to open up. I've got points to hit out here. Rural Spelunker. Look, I'm right next to Forest Cabin. If I'm bringing the Scout Star out here to grab this upgrade, I could probably do Forest Cabin on the way. And then Sites of Military Glory. Look, Forest Cabin is right here. There's a bunker here and there's a bunker there. And then that finishes off the bunkers because I've already got 15. I only need 17 and 18. So there's all that shit to do right up in here. In the next one. Thanks for watching. See you then.